Are you looking to sell your existing property?
In today's video, we're going to go through exactly what you need to do to prepare your property for listing.
I'm Kevin Rahoman.
And I'm Drew Kardash, and we're from the Alberta on Fire investor team.
Hey Drew, so what do you think is the best thing you can do to help sell your home?
For me, the biggest thing is depersonalizing. We want to get rid of not all of your family photos, but nobody needs to look into every facet of your life. You want to get rid of most of your family photos and all the personal effects from years gone by or stuff like that. Just kind of make it look a little cleaner, a little bit.
No, that's a great point.
And what's your
Well, my favorite would be to declutter. If you have stuff everywhere, it does not help sell your home. We want to make it look clean. It's still okay to look like you live there, but anything that's unnecessary, especially for photos, we want to just put those into hiding for the time being. But you want to really just paint a picture so that when a prospective buyer goes through the home, they can see where their stuff goes. They don't have to worry about why everything is everywhere. So I think that's a really big point.
I think that's a good point too, where you say not get rid of everything, because people still want to understand what the space is used for.
Absolutely.
So don't clean your closets right out, but leave a few things in there just to showcase the space, but get rid of most of the clutter.
Yes, declutter. That's it.
Another great thing to think about is cleaning your property. Now, what I suggest to my clients all the time is do one deep cleaning before you list it, when you're taking your photos, and then it's easier to stay on top of when you're actually going through and showing it to other potential buyers. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, like it doesn't have to be a show home all the time. It's okay. We know that, if it's a residential sale, you're living in the home. It's not easy to keep everything perfect, especially if you have young kids, but just do your best. But when it comes to the tenant side, that's a little bit of a mixed bag. So tenants sometimes will not care about having the place look like a show home or really clean. What we like to do is actually try to even incentivize tenants. Sometimes I've had clients that have provided little gift cards so that when a showing is happening, they have a place to go for dinner. So you pay for dinner, a good relationship, right? It's a relationship that will help you get more money for your home. So when the tenants are looking after it, you guys are on the same page. Have those conversations early about what that experience is going to be like, and me and Drew are happy to help with that. But that would be a big part of it, is having the tenant work with you. Sometimes they're not, and we'll have some other ways to help you get that home sold in that circumstance, but it does make a big difference.
That's a great point.
So the next thing we're going to talk about is minor repairs. So there's two ways to look at this. If it's a home that you're just trying to get rid of, you don't want to put a lot of money into it or time or energy into it, we can try and sell it as is. So it's going to be probably a lower price instead of you putting some money into the initial listing. So we do get clients that want to add value themselves into the property, so this would be a perfect time for that. And we can definitely tell you if your home is set up for that, but we also have another way to look at it.
Yeah, the other side of the coin is, when I coach my clients, if they want to get top dollar for their property, I would say, okay, go through the house with a fine-tooth comb. You've been living here for a while, you've owned it for a while, you know exactly the little nooks and crannies of things that bother you. So if it's worth a couple $100 and you feel like if you fixed it, then nobody else would notice it, like I'm talking paint chips and broken baseboards or casings or stuff like that. If you're okay with fixing it and it's going to take a load off your mind, then I think it's worth doing. Just make it show home worthy.
Yeah, and then it's going to maximize your value. So if you can do it, obviously it's not going to hurt. But if you can't, there's also still another way to look at it.
Exactly. If you thought those tips were good, or if you've got any additional tips that you focus on, we'd love to hear in the comments below. If you're ready to list your home, reach out to us, click on the link, and let's get started.
Thanks so much for watching. Smash that like button and subscribe.